Fine.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
I
Anyway,
know. I
all
know.
right.
That's what I'm doing here.
All right, guys. Everybody, welcome back to the Thursday night. It's way too late with Alan Mosley. We're live on all the good platforms. Well, I mean, there's only like one or two that are good. They're actually all a bunch of fascist dillhole platforms. But we're on Facebook, YouTube, Odyssey, Twitter, and Twitch. We're now on Twitch, everybody. Yeah. So anyway,
Should I be able to hear that guy? I can't hear him.
good. You know we're on air right now, don't
Oh,
you?
okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
So when you're
everybody.
when you're asking me stage questions, everyone. All right. Well, I had said we had a surprise guest tonight, but that shit's out the goddamn window. So I better just go ahead and say hello to the former number one producer in late night. It's Sherry Voluntary. Sherry. Well, I see things have been going well for you.
Yeah. You know, were you gonna ask me how I'm doing?
Well, I feel like you were pantomiming, told the audience already how things have been going
Yeah.
for Sherry.
I mean, I'm hopped up on cold medicine and coffee right now, so that I can be upright with you fine people. And it's actually time for me to take my Theraflu.
It's
So
get
let's
out
get this
get
party started.
get out your little rectangular container where it has the different days of the week on it, so Sherry can
Oh,
get her medicines.
I did that already. Thank you.
Oh
I
okay.
did that this morning. I got my little unicorn
It's less of a
thing.
joke and more depressing when you and Mike Maharry both tell me, "Oh yeah, I have one of those. Look."
It's awesome. Otherwise, I forget. I
All
think
right.
I'll take it and I'm like, did I take my vitamins today? And I'll walk around all day not really sure and chancing it. Well, maybe I'll take them again. I've doubled up before. It's not pretty. Ow, I just spilt some on me.
Well, all right. Well,
It's hot.
I'll give you a minute to work that out while we
Thanks.
give some time for everybody to come rolling in here. Carl Huber is here. Hello, Carl. Carl says, "I'm never first. This is all wrong already." Carl, you can say that again. Uh,
Hey.
Glenn Horowitz is here. Glenn says, "Hi, Sherry."
Hey.
Yeah.
What's up?
Sup?
Are
Yeah.
you Jewish?
Wow. Sherry, you can't just ask people if they're Jewish. Jesus
I
Christ.
can't.
No.
Oh, it's better to assume, right?
Yeah. What's funny is a couple of weeks ago we had a Jew on the show, and I'm the one telling this guy, "Could you pipe down about the smokestacks for 5 minutes?" Jesus, man. We're trying to get on Twitch, not get off Twitch. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All right.
Not before you even get started. Yeah.
You know what never ceases to amaze me about doing the live streams and having your having your notifications turned on
What's that?
is I get the notification for when we go live on a platform, and then you see which platforms notify you when. So like the
Oh,
moment I click
yes.
start, one of the platforms said, "Hey, check out Alan Mosley live."
Right away.
Just now, 5 minutes later, the second platform informed me that the channel's live, and I bet you this always happens. About 20 minutes into our conversation, I'll get a notification from another platform. "Hey, you're live. Did you know that?"
I bet I can guess which one.
Yeah. So it always happens.
I was just looking for that live notification myself. Oh, okay. I got a live notification about
Okay.
from that platform. And let me share. Click the share button,
Yeah,
you
everyone,
guys.
you got to pound those likes and shares, because if you
Oh,
don't, then Bill Gates will rape you.
pound it. Yes. I mean,
I, I like how I was trying to set it up that you would be defiled by Bill Gates, and then you go pound it really
yeah.
loud right into the microphone.
I mean,
You're sending
everybody,
mixed signals to the audience of now they don't know if they're supposed to share or not.
I love mixed signals. No,
All
share
right.
the show. Don't get pounded by Bill Gates. It's simple, really.
Glenn says, "My mom was Irish German, so the Jewish surname doesn't count."
Oh, I see. Okay, so
Yeah.
you basically eradicated the Judaism out of your family. Is that it?
Eradicated.
Someone did. You didn't.
Okay, so Sherry, things have changed since you were on the program. All right. So nowadays we don't use language like that because we call that problematic. Nowadays, we try to be personable.
Oh God. Oh God. Two P words that are really difficult. Yeah, I no, problematic is probably one of my least favorite words in the English language right now. I'm so tired of some little YouTube excuse me, what can I say? I don't even know what I can say anymore. Can I say bad naughty words?
You can say swear words, but we can't insult our uncircumcised brothers.
Okay, okay.
All
Well,
right?
I would never I like the Jews myself.
Do you
I
though?
don't mind a little uncircumcision in my life either. But yeah, I what was I talking about now?
You were being problematic, and
Oh
what we
yes.
want you to do is we want you to give us an example of being personable.
I'm always personable. Look at this smile. It's personable,
The
man.
person saying I'm always personable, literally her first comment to the audience was, "Are you Jewish?" Kind
Well,
of
I just wondered,
her
you
her
know, with a
lip
name
was
like
kind of like
Horowitz,
her lip was quivering when she said it. It was really angry.
some spittle came out. But
All right.
actually, one of my best friends is Jewish, so from 4 years old.
Oh, listen, guys. Now we're getting the. But I have a Jewish friend.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
we're getting that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's the truth, though. Rough and Ready was great. It's
All right.
little.
All right. There you go. So yeah, we're live on Twitch now. I saw Gear Up 75 said I have to watch a commercial here first. So yeah, now that we are a Twitch affiliate, you get to watch ads so that I can make a fraction of 1 cent.
Woo!
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know what? Just keep reloading the page all night. Don't actually watch the show. Just keep reloading the browser. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't actually
It's way too late roulette.
I don't think that actually works, but you know.
You could try.
Aaron's here. He says, "OMG, it's Sherry Voluntary."
Ah, I see what you did there.
He's trying to not out you so that you can't get a job like me.
Yeah, he forgets I outed myself long ago.
Yeah,
I can't get a job anyway, so.
yeah, yeah. So I can't. So remember guys, when I couldn't get a job because I went on the show and started talking about how the only way to get to heaven is to kill police. Sherry was there when it happened, so she's kind of like guilty by association.
I've said my own things. And
Yeah,
I ran for governor, so that kind of outed me a little bit.
yeah. Outed you as a fucking statist. That's what it did.
Yeah, I'm the people's
Um,
governor, as Dan says.
yeah. Well, this our viewer count is slowly growing across all the platforms.
Ah,
Um,
cop friends? Me
oh,
too,
now we're
unfortunately.
doing that. Oh, I have a friend that's a cop. See, we're doing it. We're doing it again. And pretty soon it's going to be I have a friend that's black, and we'll have gone the whole circle.
I do have a friend that's black.
See, it didn't take any time at all. That somehow excuses her rampant white nationalism.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah. All
January
right.
6th. That's my birthday, so.
Yeah. So, all right, we've already been on for 12 minutes. Doesn't time
12 whole
just
minutes.
yeah, time just flies by.
Well, I'm in a drug-induced stupor, so really,
Well,
it's like that. What's the guy? The Las Vegas thing, Hunter Thompson and the trip to Las Vegas, and like I'm in that right now.
Fear and Loathing in Las
Yes,
Vegas.
yes,
Okay.
I'm drugged
All right.
completely.
And that's how you go on programs. That's
It is
yeah.
today.
Well, Sherry had said something about doing some crowdsourcing while we were on the show tonight, but I'm gonna do the first crowdsourcing.
Uh-oh.
So we've been doing the live streams at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time, which is an hour earlier than we normally do. It's Too Late on Wednesdays. And of course, me being an agent of chaos, I thought it was hilarious that the show It's Way Too Late actually comes on an hour earlier than the show It's Too Late. But the thing is that I've noticed is that, of course, our friends in Eastern Time, it's already 8 o'clock. For us, it's
Correct.
7 o'clock where we're at. But I know that our friends out on the West Coast, it's only 5 or 6 o'clock. But
Yeah.
And I've noticed that sometimes we'll do these Thursday night streams, and we're like, "Where is everybody? The stream is dead." And then when we're an hour into the stream, all of a sudden 100 people show up, and they're like, "Oh, hey guys," like now they're here. The party just began, even though we've already blown all of our jokes and used all of our memes and already
Yeah.
played our veggie facts clip and
Right. Money
yeah,
shots done. All
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is you just can't please everybody.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Not in this context,
Yeah.
anyways.
I mean, if everybody thinks it would be better for us to delay 49 minutes until we're at the top of the next hour, I'm sure we can put the Sooner Schooner on loop for a while and go take a break.
Well,
We've done it before.
oh no.
It's in
I
our
could use a
wheelhouse.
nap, but once I get down, I'm probably staying down for the evening.
Yeah. Well, no, I can't have my surprise guest take tranquilizers during the break and not come back. That's
Yeah.
not
I mean,
yeah.
I'm drinking it right now. The Theraflu it's lovely. But
Yeah.
this place,
Hmm.
hell.
Aaron says Sooner Schooner. I can listen to Boomer Sooner on loop for hours. Aaron, have you not seen our Sooner Schooner clip?
Oh no.
There's no way that our official Twitch mod, if it's too late, hasn't
Right.
seen the Sooner Schooner clip.
Surely.
Yeah.
Surely he's seen it.
Yeah. Um. So I want you to explain for. Oh, he said. Okay. Jesus. All right. Hold on. Just take 5, everybody. Let me see if I can go find this.
Watch this, folks.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa. Watch her ability to roll. When she hits the ground, nice roll. That's what they teach you in jiu-jitsu, Joe. You gotta roll.
Jeez.
Use your shoulder.
All right. All right. Here I am breaking the "It's Too Late" scenes so that I can play the Sooner Schooner.
It's best Thanksgiving ever when we did that.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Those
Aaron
were
says
the
I was at
days.
the game when that happened. You were truly blessed then.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
But you couldn't hear the commentary, could you?
Yeah.
I mean, the commentary is what makes it really.
Yeah. Nice roll.
Nice roll. Look at her ability to roll. Like this chick just got decimated in front of thousands of people.
Yeah. That's oh, you know what we should do? We should upload that clip. We should make a Pornhub account and upload that clip, and we'll title the clip "Watch Chick Get Decimated in front of thousands of people." Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. I think that'd be amazing.
All right. So anyway, now that we got that out of the way, Aaron, that was just for you, buddy. So we need the audience to pitch in. We got to crowd source something here.
Yeah.
So Sherry
Me.
is opening a new business for a very specific product.
Yes.
It's legal, by the way. Don't get too excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you need a name. This isn't a joke.
Right.
We're not looking for puns if Andrew's around.
Yeah, Andrew.
We need a real name to go on the business license here.
Yeah.
And so I want you to explain to everybody what we're looking for.
So I've got these ovens. I've already been producing it. I need a name to sell it under. It's black garlic, and I don't know if any of you are familiar with it, but it's where you basically heat the garlic cloves low and slow you do the heads for like between 7 and 12 or 60 days. It depends on how you're doing it, and it turns very black. It's called the Maillard process. And it's kind of a fermentation, and it makes it really sweet and kind of gummy, like a gummy texture. And it's considered like a specialty food, and it's got a lot of health benefits and things like that. So I need a name. I need to get to selling this stuff and build the website, but I'm bogged down in my own like perfectionism, I guess, and
It's got to be right.
It does, and we're usually Alan. You and I are so good at picking names, and it's frustrated me a lot because I haven't come across anything that I just loved and thought was the right name yet.
Carl
So
Huber says black garlic is tasty shit.
it is very,
Okay.
very
What does
good.
it taste like?
It's kind of like it's a umami flavor, so savory, but it's also sweet. Kind of like maybe a Worcestershire flavor, but not as strong. Um, it's very hard to describe because it doesn't taste like if you ate a raw clove of garlic, it would burn your mouth and it's very strong. The black garlic is not like that at all. So, um, it's that's probably the best description I can give you. Sometimes has like a brown sugar flavor, sometimes a little bit of a burnt flavor. It's each batch is different as well. So,
All right. Okay, so with that information, folks, we're looking for a official name.
hmm
This is the name of the business. It's going to be on the product here
yes.
for black garlic, a savory specialty type cuisine.
Yeah. It's expensive too, which
It's
is the good part.
Okay, it's expensive.
It's
So
expensive.
so maybe we're leaning away from
From
like
Bubba
Aunt
Wayne's.
Sherry's blossoms. That's that because that doesn't sound very expensive.
Right. It's
Yeah.
expensive, and I think at like the local health co-op store, it sells for like $10 for 3 bulbs, and I'm gonna be selling it probably or $8 for 3 bulbs. I'm gonna be selling it for no, it's 10. I'm gonna be selling it for 8. Sorry.
Yeah. Here's the first thing you do. If the local store sells it 8 or 10 for 3, you should
Mhm.
sell 4 for $95 a piece.
That sounds amazing. I would love
Okay,
that.
all right. We're all right. So we got that
We're
figured
making
out.
headway.
All right.
You
All
sure
right.
do know business, Mr. Mosley.
The competition's going to be caught by surprise. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Taking over the world, bitches.
I was going to say you've caught the competition unawares, but I was in the middle of this is a random anecdote while we're all got our thinking caps on. I came across this guy who was streaming, and he was watching something, and the text that popped up said the phrase "so and so caught so and so unawares,"
hmm
and in like typical Zoomer fashion, he's like, "Oh, was that a mistake? Is that a typo?" And it's like, "No, they were caught unawares." He's like, "Well, no, it's unaware, not unawares." He's like, that doesn't make any sense. You just say they were caught unaware. And I was like, "No, it actually is unawares." And he was like, I mean, he's like, this guy's banning people in chat because he's like,
He's
"No, it's unaware."
digging in, right?
Yeah, he's digging, and I was like, okay. So me, an intellectual, I at this guy, and I'm like, so unaware is an adjective, and unawares is an adverb. So if they were caught unawares, unawares is an adverb to caught, and so that's why. If it was the unaware Sherry was caught unawares, that's adjective and adverb.
Yeah.
I got banned.
Yeah, I
got
love
blocked.
how. Yeah, I just love how the guy is clearly stupid.
Yeah.
And your explanation to him goes into more intelligent things, such as, the structure of the English language. And he's still like, he doesn't take the time with the world at his fingertips, doesn't take the time to, look it up on Google for 5 seconds and see. Like, that's amazing. The world we live in is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick Williams. I'll never forget. Hashtag never forget.
All right, so we gotta do a little word association here. So black garlic.
Yes. I mean, I've come up with several things, but
Well, hit us with one.
there was Stellar. That's the one Mike and friends really liked. It's very generic, though.
Because he's a sci-fi fucking nerd.
Of course.
Yeah. Stellar could literally be everything at Walmart. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. And then of course I had like Foothills black garlic or um uh um Smoky Mountain black garlic. Those are really generic. I liked Scruffy City black garlic, but some people told me it sounded like a car dealership, like a used car dealership. So,
Mhm.
because Knoxville is a Scruffy
Yeah.
City. I've had a million. Um, I haven't loved anything. What was one of them was sweet, something to do with sweet. I forget.
Carl Huber
Mystique.
says Mystique Garlic.
Garlic is a trademarked name, so I don't think they would appreciate that. I wouldn't care to use it, but
Yeah.
they might care for me to
I'm
use it.
just
So
in my mind, I'm thinking of the rednecks that walk in. It says, "Is this Mexican? What's Mystique Garlic?"
right.
That's
No, you Mexicans.
yeah.
I know I've seen the vinegar made from black garlic. Interesting. I'm gonna try and make some myself and see. And I'm gonna do some like powdered black garlic, and
Hmm.
it's just one income stream that I really should get on. Income is nice.
Okay. So are we working? Or okay. So are we working the garlic angle, or are we working
The black angle?
the, as the Spanish would say, the Negro angle?
Negro. Yeah. I mean, whatever works is okay with me.
Well, they don't work, so that one.
Stinking black. Oh no. You did.
I like how it took you a second.
And you got on to me for my
Yeah.
terrible
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You remember? You know how this is.
I do. I should know.
All right. Um.
Fun.
Quick reminder to everybody in chat. You see down right here. Here, Sherry can show you. Sherry, point to him. You see it? Right. Yeah. There you go. There it is. You got a little Negro on your. There. Your fingernail is like a dimension. Yeah. Like
I
look
forgot.
at that.
I wore green fingernail polish, and look at here.
Okay. All right.
I'm magical.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Magical fairy with
All right.
boobies.
So those numbers have to move where the stream ends. Y'all know the drill. But if you'll notice, we added Twitch subs to it. So now you can support the show by going to our Patreon page, which, I mean, I guess I could share the links. I mean, I suppose I could.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
You
Might
go
be
to
a
our
good
Patreon,
idea.
patreon.com/Alan Mosley, or paypal.com, and there's the link right there to go to my PayPal. Also, remember, if you donate on one of these platforms, particularly PayPal, I let you put in a little note. And whatever note you leave me, Sherry will read it live on air.
Oh,
Whatever
boy.
it says, Sherry will read that note live on air. So that's an incentive. And I think our bonus incentives tonight are $50. You get to name Sherry's Black Garlic Company.
Yeah.
And at $100, I will drink from the Blood Orange Ghost hot sauce bottle.
Oh.
So that's what we're up against tonight.
That
All right.
doesn't sound pleasant. I love that AA Ronan is saying that
AA Ron?
AA Ron, yeah, he's saying that I forget, my son's name is Ronan, so that he would be called the Sherry Voluntary Vinegar. That's commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
AA Ron.
If Dave were here, he would hit your button for you, Aaron.
Aaron has his own button. People have said Sherry's Black Garlic Company too. I don't know, man. I kind of probably shouldn't have my name associated anywhere with it, just because I want commies and Democrats and Republicans and stuff to buy it. So
well, you just want it to be a brand name.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. Yeah, I don't really. Like they could look at me and be like, "Oh, that lady, never buy anything from her." So I want to be able to insult them, but also still take their money legitimately. Yeah. So
maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. Maybe instead of coming up with some sort of coy name, we should be trying to rebrand the product itself. Like, is the delicacy commonly referred to as black garlic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
You
thought
should
about that.
call yours something different.
Nuggets or something.
Well,
It sounds
jeez.
real.
Now, see, we're going the wrong way there, I think. Now
Sounds
it's
very
like,
expensive.
yeah, now why can't I get 20 of these for $5 at
Yeah.
McDonald's is what they're thinking.
Black nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking like midnight garlic, something like that. Because then you make it think, oh no, see theirs over there. That's just the regular black garlic. No,
Right.
mine's the midnight garlic.
Onyx, maybe.
Ooh.
Onyx morsels. You don't put them. I guess you could put it in cookies though. Ebony, yeah, it's a pretty one. Ebony trinkets. What? Their rich parents do? What's that? What's that about?
Commies don't buy things their rich parents do.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will gladly take the money from their rich parents' credit card. As long as I get it legitimately, I really don't care. Like, they can do
Oh,
themselves.
Aaron, ebony cloves. Ooh, that's not bad. I like cloves. I like adding that to the mix.
Yeah. Because
right.
I would like people to like know what it is, because a lot of people aren't familiar with it. So
yeah. Well, you got your little packaging, and it'll be like midnight cloves, and then right there, black garlic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ebony.
Yeah. See, don't listen to fucking Mike of Mike and Friends. You just make him design whatever it is you come up with. All right.
You're slave.
Okay. Yes.
Do my bidding.
Yes.
Yeah. He's still my benefactor, so.
Yeah. All right.
He's probably happy to do that to try and give me some income.
I invited him to come on It's Way Too Late, and he says he doesn't think he should do it. But he's already been on the regular show. You remember?
Yeah.
So the die is cast. It's already over.
Yeah, he once was enough. Like, he used to come on the radio show sometimes. He's super smart. Like, that's the thing. Mike of Mike and Friends is super intelligent, and he's pretty good on this kind of stuff, but he doesn't like it. I don't know. He doesn't like to be the guest. He's not a real limelight sort of guy, He's unlike us. I don't understand those people, but okay.
I can't figure out why I keep on looking at Odyssey, and it'll be streaming the show, and then I'll look again, and it'll be like playing an advertisement for Odyssey. Odyssey doesn't get to play advertisements. Only Twitch gets to play advertisements.
Oh.
So I don't know what's going on there.
Well, it's me. I bring the tech gremlins with me everywhere I go. So that's probably
I have a ad break button now on my Twitch console. I have my Twitch console over here, and there's a green button that says run 1 minute ad. So if if Aaron gets to being too problematic, we can rush to a
Yeah, or if I have to puke or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's not much of a limelight kind of guy. He just likes getting drunk on live streams. This is confirmed.
True.
Yeah.
I've also, like, with Aaron and Ryan, we've had the old topless hangout together. It was quite illuminating. I had so much fun.
You know what I need to do a better job of?
Eradicating us?
No. Is when we're done doing the stream, I need to host another channel. I need to be a good community member over at Twitch. Because normally what we do is once we've said one racial slur too many, we just nope out. We're just out of here. So, Aaron, remind me that when we're done tonight, I need to go over here and like do a raid party. We'll take our 15, 20 people, and we'll go raid a normie channel, and they'll be like, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that would be such a fun after party, right? To go and just do the raid, like be raiders, the Viking after party.
That's what we're doing. All right, Aaron, remind me. We're raiding another channel.
Raid like commies and stuff, or socialists, or white women.
I'm gonna raid somebody who I actually know who they are on Twitch, but
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know who anybody is on Twitch, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
I do know of that one guy that you like.
Oh yeah, he's retarded.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna raid him because he's grown. He's gotten to if he's on, he's got 3,000 or 4,000 people watching.
That's the best kind, then.
We're gonna raid somebody who's more like us, but they're normies. So
you can take over.
Yeah. So when our audience that comes in, which makes up maybe like a third of their total audience, starts spewing autistic rhetoric,
right?
Yeah.
That would be incredible. It's too bad you can't, like, I don't know. Do you want to disguise yourselves? Like, you could, if you could, would you? I don't know.
No, don't disguise yourselves.
Yeah, that would be.
Because what happens is when I click the raid button, my channel basically stops streaming, and everyone who's in my channel then appears in their channel, and they can, like, if I was actually set up, then they could like stream my emotes, so they'd be like, "Hey, where are you from?" And there would be a bunch of Alan Mosley dick shitter emotes.
Right.
But we haven't uploaded those yet because we're not crowdsourcing the emotes tonight, guys. We're crowdsourcing the Black Garlic Company.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, so far we've got cloves, we've got ebony and onyx.
Oh.
Midnight.
Midnight exotique cloves.
Nubian cloves.
Yeah, I already put down Nubian, and I was like, oh God, this is a bad idea. I scratched it out. Yeah. Would not go over good for this white middle class bougie lady to have Nubian cloves.
But they won't know it's a bougie white lady.
Well, I'll be selling it though, probably at fairs and stuff too. I don't know. We'll see.
Just tell them you work for Big Mama.
That's a good idea. I mean, my Big Mama was.
Because then you can tell them it's to support a minority company.
That's true. I mean, I am part minority, so.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, cracker.
Anyway, my Big Mama and Big Daddy were not white, so.
Aaron says black garlic was invented in Korea. Call it midnight Korean cloves.
Oh, rooftop Korean cloves would be beautiful, but yeah, I don't want to bring politics into it, but I would love to honor them in some way.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be midnight in Korea, black garlic. Yeah.
That sounds like there should be a song called Midnight in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just got rid of my button to play a 1 minute ad break, so I'm afraid that means it's just playing it right now on its own.
Oh.
So fuck them, right?
Weird.
they just no, it's not weird. It's Twitch. Twitch has ads. It's running an ad. It just
I know nothing about Twitch, but what you've told me before that I am middle aged after all.
If we were on YouTube and had an actual following, they'd be putting ads on our stuff there too.
Right. Correct.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
About ladyboys. That's true.
All right.
Have you seen? My 11-year-old daughter came to me and was like, "Mom, have you seen some of those ladyboys?" And I was like, "I know, right?" She's like, "Right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, this is the way our conversations go.
All right.
She called someone a goddamn worm yesterday too.
Oh.
Laughed my butt off.
Oh. All right. So anyway, that number for Child Protective Services is 1-800.
They have it. The kids have it themselves. You don't.
They have business cards. They can hand them out. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good.
What are all these little doodle things?
It's all from Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can do fun stuff in Twitch on the emojis. Okay.
Yeah, like like I'll do one right here. We'll do the little. I'll give you the. If I can get my mouse to work. Pull up Zeal's Keck guy. There's the Keck W guy right there.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
So anyway, yeah, I know. And boomer alert. Am I fucking right, Aaron? She used to run the show. She used to click all the buttons.
Sometimes, yes. I clicked buttons.
Well, she clicked some of the buttons.
Some of the time.
Yeah. All right. We haven't gotten a single donation yet. This stream's going to be a short one, I think.
Nobody likes
what the
me.
hell's
It's okay.
Canada fermented natural selected antioxidant. I'm not clicking on that.
Is it for penis health or something? Erectile dysfunction? What is it?
Why would you just assume that? Why?
I don't know. Everything seems to be these days.
Are you trying to say that black garlic has those properties?
I'm not saying it's true or not true. I'm saying you should buy some and find out. Buy some for me and find out.
So I feel like you're going to get in a little bit of trouble with
Me?
these
Trouble?
random statements you do and / don't make on your product.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it will enhance your performance, if you know what I mean, but you may find that it does. So you should try because you don't know yet.
Mr. Jungbond says, "Looks like she is still pushing all the buttons." No. See, I've got the thing over here because I can't. We can't have Sherry just strolling back in here now.
Yeah, willy-nilly pushing
Yeah.
buttons. You
Yeah.
can't trust me with buttons.
We've
man.
added a
That's
bunch
just
of
the way it
buttons,
is.
so it would be like, oh, what does this do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't resist. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shiny candy-like buttons. I want to push them. Is that for me or for somebody else?
I wonder if because that's silent, will that pass by Twitch's filters or not?
I think it probably will.
It's like a shh, don't draw attention to it. Shh,
Right.
you know.
And the thing is about these companies, these platforms, is that the way they go about, I'm assuming Twitch is similar to others, that when you report something, like you can't just give an explanation. They've got certain things you can pick, and then it doesn't all. I think it's like automated, and so a lot of that stuff would just go by because who are they going to say? Oh, he had a bundle of sticks, and that means this, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I think that probably will pass.
You're trying to get your story straight, then? Is that?
Oh, Carl is helping us out here. It cleans blood vessels, so better performance is possible. Well, see, I'll just put the little disclaimer. Yes, I love Ren and Stimpy. Thank you. Glenn and I are close now.
All right.
He's good people.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Yeah, you have to have one of those on there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yep. Yeah.
I love the FDA. They're my favorite.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Sherry, did you know that on June 4th, we're going to have a live 4th annual It's Too Late live show right here in Middle Tennessee?
What?
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, right?
What?
That's June 4th. Here at the Bon Aqua Computer Club here in Middle Tennessee. It's just south of Nashville. The 4th annual It's Too Late live show. It's June 4th, 2022. Get your tickets today, and there'll be Sherry will have a booth there. She'll be selling the Nubian Black Prince performance enhancing black garlic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that an invitation? Because I will.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, you're coming, right?
That's the plan.
Then why wouldn't you? Then why wouldn't you bring?
Well, I don't know.
You know, you and I are going to have to talk about your business model a little bit more. If you're going to an event where people who would buy stuff is there, and you're like, oh, I just didn't think to bring it.
Well, no, I just didn't. You know, I wouldn't want to like horn in on your event there. You know, but if you're inviting me, shoot, I'll booth away.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to have a booth. Like, you have to do the booth, but
that's fine. Yeah, I'll just sell it out of my trunk.
Yeah, just pull the car around back. Just open the trunk. Yeah. It's fine.
Hey, man, want to buy some black garlic?
Between you and me, Sherry, I think most of our audience is used to buying their goods and necessities like in that manner. Yeah. So,
I mean, look at the crowd we run with, right?
Yeah.
I won't say I've never bought anything out of the back of a van.
But a sedan, yes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Or like a Caprice.
Derek TV, who says, wrong thing detected. Your information must conform with approved government agencies. That's not going to be happening June 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the camps start, I have a feeling we'll be visiting each other there. We can at least hang out and be wrong all together.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll finally have that little cul-de-sac, but it'll be sponsored by FEMA.
Uh, where is everybody? See, it's happening. It's happening again. This is exactly what I was talking about. That
Right.
it's not going to be until after the top of the next hour that all of a sudden a bunch of people show up and are like, "Oh, y'all are streaming,"
Right.
even though,
Hey.
yeah,
Right. We are right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Although we have great folks in this stream, I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
We
I mean,
appreciate you.
yeah, the good ones are here now, but
Yeah.
we do still have to get the live donation tracker moving,
Right. And we have to
or at 8:05 when everyone shows up, we just play the slow jazz and we're out of here.
That's
See,
weird.
my run 1 minute ad break button came back. So see, I think, like there's a cooldown timer on it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess is the thing.
Cool down timer. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
You think of everything.
yeah. Mr. Jungbon says, I know. I was read the Riot Act last time. I will be there. Yeah, so Jungbon was not able to come to episode 100.
Who?
Well, I mean, I can't out him. I know what his identity is, but I can't out his
No, but what's the handle?
Mr. Junkbond.
Junk Bond. Oh, okay. I thought it said something Devon, and I was like, that doesn't.
No.
Okay, Junk
He
Bond.
was going to come to episode 100, and then he didn't because he got sent to a FEMA camp. But he is coming this year.
Okay.
Because they let him out, apparently. So he can come
go.
this year. Yeah.
Sometimes you get out.
You get out what
yeah.
you put in.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you've got to do things that you might not want to do to get out of the camp, but it's worth it in the end. Just saying. Like I'm running the show or something. It's a little
right.
late.
No. That's kind of what we do. We let you just sort of stew on it for a little while, and then
Stew in my own filth over here.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Mr. Junkbond's giving us the thumbs up. He appreciated the
Is he
performance.
cute? Is he single?
Mr. Junkbond? No,
Yeah.
I mean, so I'll give you a hint. He's been on the show before. In fact, he was on the show like a few weeks ago. Actually, I think I asked him to be on the show for this Thursday show, but he said he couldn't do it because he was giving some type of a speech somewhere, and so I was like, who gives speeches anyway?
So what you're telling me is that I'm second choice.
Yeah. But he was the guest on the show who I was then having back for Thursday, and he didn't do it. You weren't already on the show. If you had been the guest on Wednesday, then I would have said, "Do you want to have the Thursday?"
Right. Okay. I think I know who you're talking about now.
Okay.
I don't think he's single, so
Dave Wilimowski says,
nice.
"I know who it is." Dave Wilimowski should be here
Duh.
hitting the fucking buttons.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Stupid Dave.
Dave's losing his job.
Yeah, right.
Carl says, might have to add black garlic to a batch of cookies.
I mean, it's sweet. It's kind of sweet. So it gives you this, it can be made into desserts. And I have a saw where someone used it in stir fry the other day. I put it in some hamburger meat one day and it was amazing. I loved it.
Well, see, that sounds like that would make sense. Cookies doesn't sound like it makes sense to me, but hamburger does.
I think if you got the right recipe, you might be able to do good cookies with it. It's an interesting flavor. It's like I said, it's hard to explain unless you've had it. You just have to have it. It's like describe what a banana tastes like. It's hard to do that. So
hey Dave, we've decided that one of our introductory emotes is going to be Alan Tech, which is we want the head that you put on the technical difficulties guy. We need your head. That's going to be the
needs your head.
Yeah. Aaron says, I need my Alan emotes. Yeah, now that we're a Twitch affiliate, we get 5 emotes and 1 animated emote. And so we got to get on this shit. You know how the Zoomers are. They come in here and don't see emotes, they're out. They're like, shh. No emotes, no thanks.
Yeah, middle-aged women talking about things, they're gone.
Yeah. Talking about
garlic.
Juicy black garlic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's truly amazing that we managed to get Twitch affiliate as opposed to get Twitch banned. It's amazing. Like Twitch is in all seriousness, like they're a more censorious platform than most, and yet here we are. It's
incredible.
Yeah, it actually kind of is, to be honest with you.
That's because maybe you should silence certain people who certain assholes who like to say certain words.
Well, we already were done with the Jews, so we moved on from that segment.
No, not that. Not the Jews.
Oh, Daniel Blanchett, yeah.
Yes, Daniel Blanchett.
Yeah. Yeah. Aaron says, I was going to have my daughter follow while trying to get to 50, but she deleted Twitch.
Yikes.
I know what you're saying, but the way I'm interpreting that is that when given the choice between following Alan Mosley TV and deleting Twitch, she got rid of the app.
The kids are like, the boomers are there now.
Yeah.
Done. Like my son, like he hates Facebook because he says it's where all the old people are. And I'm like, but I have Facebook. He's like, yeah, you're old people. So.
Oh God. I almost just had a heart attack just now. We've got an update, Sherry.
What?
Play the intro video again. We're starting over. Here we go.
Oh.
Now, see, I'm doing the job that Dave's supposed to be doing right now.
Laying down on the job.
Yeah.
Get paid all that money
Typical
to not do anything.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. All right. All right. That's $20 from Carl Huber, who says nothing. Carl, you got to take advantage of these opportunities to have Sherry read something live on air.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll say the pledge.
No, my heart jumped in my throat because my employer pays me via PayPal, and I got my paycheck earlier today. And you know how like in Gmail, like I got an email from PayPal, and then I got another email from PayPal. So I saw the amount of my paycheck and thought that we just received that as a donation. And I was like, Jesus Christ, y'all. Carl says nobody reads what I type in chat. Now, Carl, did I or did I not just answer like 6 of your viewer mail questions this week?
Yeah, Carl.
I know you've done something. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Facebook is pretty old.
It's true. Facebook is pretty... Yeah.
Yeah. I have, too much. I've spent too much time on the social media myself in the past. I'm doing a lot less now, so. Yeah.
I pretty much, if I do anything on Facebook at all, it's just in the community group, because that's, it's kind of like our Cheers. It's where everybody knows your name.
Right.
And,
I think that's the whole point in my personal philosophy of social media is grow to a size where you don't have to deal with other people. Really, you just deal with the people who basically come to your content, and that's pretty much it.
All right, hold on a second. Carl's just trying to express himself, so you and I we're gonna.
Okay.
No. He says you didn't do it with heart. Rapid fire with no answers.
Oh.
No, hold on. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
We're in the wrong segment for me to have the button.
Cleansing breaths.
So you're just let's reach our zen real quick while I'm pulling this up here.
Yeah. Guide it. Go ahead.
All right. Jesus, where is it? Why can't I find the viewer mail post?
I don't know. I think it's funny.
Okay, here it is. All right. Dear Alan and Sherry, why are towels considered dirty when you get out of the shower clean?
I have thought about this before. I think it's like, you're making something wet and you're rubbing, like sloughing off that top layer of skin. So, and then the moisture, it starts to get kind of it could get mildewy, like things grow in the moisture and stuff. So, I don't just use a towel once, but, you replace them every few times or whatever. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know the real answer.
Yeah, Carl. Carl Huber writes, Dear Alan and Sherry, if two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they really reading?
Oh, this is like a Star Trek episode, like Next Generation with Deanna Troy.
See,
I
this
don't
is
know.
why Carl's mad at me, because that wasn't really an answer.
But that's hard. I love Star Trek.
Okay.
So
So the answer is that just because the psychic is reading one person's mind doesn't mean their mind is not still their mind. If anything, if the other mind reader is reading the mind reader's mind who is reading their mind, then they would then see that person's mind and would see what they're looking at in your own.
wow, that's trippy.
Yeah.
That is really trippy. Shadow garlic.
Shadow garlic.
Yeah. You don't get all of my like.
Yeah. Well, you gotta, I gotta be on cue for. See, this is why Dave is supposed to be here. God. All
Or
right.
you have the split screen. You know, we could do the split screen.
No,
but
we don't do the split screen anymore. Split screen is for the poorest podcast. This is for the late night talk show.
Okay.
Actually, you're supposed to be on a couch over here with some ferns,
I would love to be on a couch with ferns.
but
We're
these
poors.
motherfuckers don't pay enough for us to have
Right.
the
To have a studio where we live close together and do these things. Yeah.
yeah. Well, they'll have to come to June 4th. It's the 4th
Yes.
annual. It's okay. Carl Huber writes, Dear Alan and Sherry, is there a connection between our lifestyle today and the rise in mental illness?
Yes.
Oh, yes. All right. That is an answer. Yeah.
Look, with the politics the way they are and social media and people, I think a lot of the mental illness is from people not unplugging a little bit. I know that for myself, I've had to back way off of everything because my mental health was not that great and my fuse was very short, and I just needed to unplug and simplify my life a little bit, because that shit will make you crazy, just having too much on your plate for one. And there's a lot of satisfaction and I think mental health that comes from doing something and doing it well and putting your heart into it and focusing, and all of these things in our lives, social media and jobs and a million other tasks that we have to do, they can divide that and make you feel less satisfied. And then plus all the, fear of missing out stuff and envy and things that you see from other people, on Facebook, and you're constantly presented with these great images of what's, perfect lives and all that. So, yes, is my answer because of all that.
We got another $5 from Aaron Kentner, who, in his note, he
Aaron.
says, Dear Sherry, which is the better measure of morality? The motivation of the act, Kantism, or the consequences of the action, utilitarianism?
Oh, Lord. Well, while I think motivation should be considered, the effect of an act is always the reality of it, right? Like I can, a cop shoots somebody and people say, well, he was just doing his job. That's sort of his motivation was to do his job and therefore he's unresponsible. But I can't go out and do that and, get away with it. Nobody gives me that benefit because the end damage is still the same. For 500, Alex.
All right. Well, it was only for 5, but
Okay, 5.
but hold on. Right.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Is that clapping for me?
Yeah. That's
Or-
for your answer.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I mean, my son and I have arguments sort of about this
No, you guys
pretty
don't.
frequently. Yeah, I haven't lost any fingers yet, Alan.
Oh, that's good.
But for him, motivation does not matter at all and shouldn't even be taken into consideration when you're thinking about how people are in the world. Me, I do think motivation should be taken into consideration, but you're still responsible for the damages you do in the world. It's kind of like the soldier question. Like these kids, they're tricked. Yes, they're tricked, but they're responsible. It's a hard thing about life, but that's the way I see it.
As a quick reminder for everybody in chat, are you an Amazon Prime customer? Head on over to twitch.tv/Alan_Mosley, and you can use your 1 monthly free Twitch Prime sub on this channel. At zero cost to you, we get the full benefits of your subscription.
That was nice. That was nicely done, Alan.
The thing is I can actually see on my thing over here the people in Twitch who have a little icon next to their name that they're an Amazon Prime customer.
Oh.
So the thing is that if I see someone in our chat and they have Amazon Prime but they're not subbed,
cheater, pumpkin eater.
Right up against the wall, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Fucking commies.
Some people just need killing, y'all. Have you had that conversation on this show?
About some people needing killing or what?
We are Southern, and that we know that some folks just need killing. That's all there is to it.
All right. Yeah, I wasn't going to call out any names by name, but in Arco Zero, I can see the little blue icon over here that says you're a Twitch Prime customer. And he says, my sub frees up in a week. Well, just go ahead and pay for a sub now, and then next month you can use your Twitch Prime.
Yes.
Actually, what you can do is, because when you use your Twitch Prime, you only get a tier 1 sub. Just go ahead and buy a tier 3 sub, and then it'll vault you straight to the top. And you know what
gaming the system.
Do you know what you get if you're a tier 2 or 3 sub versus only being a tier 1?
Good feelings?
Right now, yes, because we haven't set that shit up yet. But you get to know that whenever we decide what it is you'll get it.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
Will they actually, though?
Oh, they'll get it good and hard.
Ah, I see Bill Gates has arrived.
Okay.
Now it's full circle. We've brought this thing full circle.
Yeah. All right, well, we are now an hour into the show. We haven't really talked about anything.
No.
Other than black garlic.
Yeah. And
yeah.
I mean, we touched a little utilitarianism and Kantism. Like those are things. And I mean, the towel question is perfectly legitimate. So
I'm still waiting for the reaction button I was promised. Talk to Dave, Carl. Talk to fucking Dave. He's not here. He's the guy that hits the buttons.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
What are we gonna do with them, Alan? I mean,
I don't know. This guy, you would think he would be grateful for me taking 3 days of his labor every week for nothing. You know?
Some people.
See, what it is he was live with us with me at this time yesterday because we do the show live now. Of course, we always did the show live. You know that, of course. You were here. It was always live, but now we do it live.
Live.
Yeah. And so he thinks that just because he was here last night, he doesn't have to come back tonight. Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Something about kids and a wife.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oi.
That's no way to make it to the top. Carl says, it's your show, you talk to him. Now, see, that's the thing. So as Sherry can testify, we don't actually talk outside of the show. We just...
never.
Like, our contracts specifically dictate that we only have to be here on the clock. When it's out, we're out of here. Fuck
that. Don't look at me. Yeah. Don't message me. Don't... Nothing.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
Yeah. I send the show notes to Sherry's agent. He looks them over. They send
Gets my approvals.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In my dressing room, what I want in my dressing room.
Yeah.
Only green M&Ms now. Forever.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. No, we're not talking about that fucking bullshit. God. We're not talking. That is a topic I'm actually perfectly content to never discuss on the show. It's dead serious. Yeah. Speaking of that, there actually was some topics that I felt like we could discuss, but the fucking Eminem thing wasn't going to be one of them.
Right. I think religion was one because we're both very humble and religious.
You're the one that's in a fucking cult.
I know.
It's not me.
I was a libertarian for many years.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
That's a funny ass movie.
I've never seen it.
No, it's actually really funny. It's a good one.
All right. What's actually interesting is I already had a little video planned. It's like 3 minutes long. I'm not going to play it right now. I'm just saying I had one prepared so that when we inevitably start to get to that part of the show where we're ready to quit, but people keep on donating like $2 at a time to make us stay, but we still need to like take a bathroom break. I'm going to play like a little instructional video for the audience.
Ooh.
It's a 3-minute video of DuckTales explaining inflation.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's pretty exciting.
DuckTales was the shit, man. I loved DuckTales when I was like 13 or 14, 15 watching DuckTales, and I'm like, this show is great. Maybe it's an indicator of future libertarianism or whatever.
Aaron asks, Aaron, you're gaslighting us. We're not doing it. We're not talking about the M&Ms.
Oh,
so
he's trying to pull us back in.
But we did get, check this out, Sherry. Got an update. We have another $5 Patreon subscriber.
Nice.
So
when you say we, you mean you.
Yeah. I really mean me. If you would set sail on the seas again, then it could have been yours.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. We'll see.
But I don't think, Brian, you gotta give me a message, man. I feel like people really aren't taking up the opportunity here of if you're going to sign up for something, you should leave something just disgusting for Sherry to read.
And y'all know I do commercials and stuff, so
yeah, Sherry will go down with the ship. She doesn't give a shit. Yeah.
I'll read whatever, yo.
Yeah. All right, well. If he decides to update us, he says, I'll think of something to say. I like how he said, I will think of something to say, thereby telling everyone that Anarcho Zero is actually named Brian. I've wondered, because there's kind of a gray line there of, I pretty much know who everyone is in chat, but I know that some of them are going by pseudonyms, and it's like, do they want me telling the rest of the world?
Yes.
You think yes, I should?
Well, no. I think you should be. I think that's very good of you to be circumspect of that. I have a question myself.
Okay.
And that is, when I go places, I don't introduce myself as Sherry Voluntary. I introduce myself as Sherry Clark. That's who I am.
Correct.
But some people will introduce themselves to me as a pseudonym, and it's weird. That's weird to me. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Like, I mean, maybe they just want to be known by that thing everywhere, but like, even if I know their real name, they might introduce themselves to me as, I just find that kind of strange.
If I go anywhere and one of these neckbeards is introducing themselves as their stage name, they get hit with this. Or you just say, nobody cares. It doesn't matter. You don't matter. Nobody cares. Your 3 fans of your podcast could care goddamn less.
Hey,
not you. Like, no, this is the proverbial you.
Yeah, I saw Justin Amash got a podcast.
I saw something about how he's starting a podcast next month, but it's like exclusive to some new platform that no one's ever used in their lives.
Yeah.
So I'm sure everyone's going to tune in for that shit.
Yeah, they will though. That's the thing. Like, he's got some political power, y'all. Now he's the libertarian du jour. These people are so fucking desperate. It's insane.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, Aaron, you're right. If somebody comes up to you and they say, "Hello, Sherry. I'm Mr. Liberty 420," and then you tell them,
"Nobody gives a shit." I love that.
Oh man, we're on Twitch, by the way, right now. It's happening. We're on there.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Amash is the new Ron Paul. That's clearly a troll.
All right.
That's the first rule of Fight Club, yeah.
Aaron says Amash is the new Ron Paul. Amen, brother.
Oh, excuse me, I have to puke now.
Yeah, nobody believes that shit.
Yeah, it's Ben Shapiro is the new Thomas Jefferson too. God.
You know what I can't figure out is we're Twitch affiliates now, and we haven't gotten any new Twitch subs tonight. How dare you people not instantly sub to a channel that started yesterday and doesn't actually do any exclusive content?
Bastards.
I mean, me and Sherry can fire up like Dr. Mario or something if it'll.
Oh,
You know.
I was just playing. Did you ever play Zombies Ate My Neighbors?
I never played Zombies Ate
Oh
My
my
Neighbors,
God, I
no.
love that game. I have it on my emulator, like.
Uh-huh.
So I was playing.
No,
it the
you
other night
don't.
with my friend.
You have it on your official licensed product, Sherry. You don't have it on your emulator.
Correct.
Yes, you bought it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
With cash money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing it with the Stretch Voluntary there, and we were having so much fun. I love it. And then Mario Kart, all those things. I have Zelda, like all the old games, Centipede, Cave Story. It's just a lot of fun. I don't ever get to play it hardly, but
Aaron says, so I was reading about Twitch streamers paying their mods. I will accept the same salary that Liberty Late Night is paying me. You know what, Aaron? I'll pay you double what I pay Dave.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were rolling in the dough. I didn't know you had it like that, Alan.
Yeah. Yeah. Carl, they don't make you watch commercials. I make you watch commercials. The thing is that if I hit the ad button, I don't see it. Like, I don't know what ad they're playing.
Okay.
Like someone who is over on Twitch that sees an ad needs to tell me what's happening on screen.
It'll probably be an ad for Justin Amash's new podcast.
I mean, it's probably going to be. I mean, it'll probably be McDonald's or
Mountain Dew,
or join the army.
Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's where the young peoples are, so got to get them in the meat grinder.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Ugh.
Oh, you like playing shoot 'em up on your Nintendo, do you, son?
How'd you like to shoot a real brown person in the face?
Yeah.
How about kids? You got anything against shooting kids?
Derek says it was a 9-second ad for McDonald's coffee. For McDonald's coffee?
Ooh, I love McDonald's coffee.
Oh, that's funny. Derek says ew.
No. What's wrong with you? It's so good. It's smooth. It's not like Starbucks. It tastes all burnt and stuff. Their blonde is okay, but I prefer McDonald's.
Ryan says, I spend half my life watching commercials. Well, Ryan, you're going to love here in a little bit when we play like a 3.5-minute video and me and Sherry just take off. Dave G is here. Dave G says, how long until Alan does Raid Shadow Legends ads? Oh, we should do that. If you guys sign up at my link for Raid Shadows Legends, you get nothing of consequence, and I'll get 30 cents. I feel like that there's a market for me doing ads that these other kids do unsuccessfully because I'll do it the way I just said. It'll be very on the nose,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like there's a segment of the community that respects that.
Yeah, you feel good about that. You can feel good about that. McDonald's coffee is better than Starbucks. It's very good.
Derek says, I'm at Dan's level of coffee. Well, we can't all be, like, oh, ooh la la, look at me.
Fuck Dan. Nobody cares.
So can somebody tag
Piss
Dan?
off. No.
Tag Daniel Blanchett, please.
No.
Because I invited him on the show. He said no. I bet he'll come on now.
I doubt it.
No, we're doing it. We're doing it tonight. He's gonna come on. I'll tell Dan he can sell his coffee. Like, isn't he selling coffee / heroin? Isn't it?
I have no idea what Daniel Blanchett is doing.
All right.
Nor do I care.
McDonald's has the coffee distributor that was the original distributor for Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is like in Canada, it's like Walgreens. There's one on every freaking corner. You cannot go anywhere without going to Timmy's. Hey, let's go down to Timmy's, eh? But they do have this like they have cheese Danish and stuff that's so good, and their sandwiches are real good. They have food. It's pretty good. Their
Ryan
coffee's not
Seifert,
great.
Ryan Seifert says, I'm going to sit in my car with it running in the garage with the door closed during the commercials. So, Ryan, I've got two things for you.
Ooh.
First, there is...
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. And second, Ryan, before you do that, head on over to these links right here. Support the stream to keep us online. It's Patreon.com/Alan Mosley and PayPal. Aaron says, Ryan, that's how I died. Yeah, our Twitch mod is a specter.
Yeah. I don't think you should waste your suicide like that. I mean, you should end the Fed if you're going to do it. Like,
if you're going to do it, you better be wearing like one of those like easels around your neck that says subscribe to It's Too Late. That's what you better be doing.
And then like film it so that it can go viral and all the news will play and everything. You get like all the promote. Yeah. I like that. I like it.
Yeah, that's free. You don't have to pay for that.
Don't let anything go to waste. No tragedy should go to waste.
Yeah.
Just saying.
This is how we win. Yeah.
This is how we win.
Spectre black garlic.
Oh, spooky black. Spook. I can name it after the CIA.
Yeah, call it spooks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, that would be terrible. And I'm in the South. Oh my God. I would be done away with.
Well, I mean, we're still spitballing. So for people who have just joined the stream in the last few minutes, we're trying to crowdsource an idea here. Sherry is trying to sell black garlic, and we're trying to come up with a name for the product / brand for the business.
A serious name.
This is very serious. This is not a joke. This is not a bit. We need to come up with a name for a product. It's black garlic.
It's
What's
fancy
the name of it?
too.
It's very fancy.
Maybe that's what I should call it. Highfalutin black garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Uppity. Snooty. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Something that means you're going to pay a lot of money for it. I want to sell 15 units and take a trip to the Bahamas. That's
okay.
It's not that expensive, if only.
Okay. Aaron says, seriously, I died January 2nd, 2015, but the EMTs revived me on the way to the hospital.
I died before that, so I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
God damn.
Just kidding.
I'm
sorry that happened to you, friend.
I found out right before we started the show yesterday, so it's 2 days now, I guess. Right before we started the last episode of It's Too Late, I found out that one of my buddies, their dad died.
Oh.
And my immediate thought was, dude, now, right before the start of the show?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
My brother's best friend was just sentenced to 27 years in prison.
For?
Drugs.
Oh. Well, we don't believe in that.
I know. It's just why it makes it, extra.
Yeah.
Because my brother is, of the same sort of apolitical I think that we are, and he's pretty messed up about it. It's pretty terrible. He's like, the next time he'll get to hug his best friend, he'll be like 69 years old or something. It's crazy. 60 years old. Well,
that's a damn shame, Sherry, but congratulations to us. We got a new update. Boy, this is not going.
Shame.
Yeah. This segment's not going quite the way I expected it was. We got $12 from our friend Brian Simmons, who said,
"Wow,
nothing."
Again.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear me. I mean, I have had many a man tell me they love my voice, and y'all don't want to hear me say shit to Alan. Like, really? read things.
Well, the
I'm
audience
disappointed.
the audience is torn because on the one hand, the whole bit is they leave a message and you read it on air. On the other hand, you're a woman.
Okay.
We got one now. All right, here's an updated message. Dear Alan and Sherry, do you have any advice on how to get people to embrace the idea of nullification at the local community level, or how to organize people? Well, what you do is like we first of all, we play this commercial. All right, it's too long. We're not going to do the whole thing. But you just go to 10thamendmentcenter.com and then your work shall set you free. It's like, Well, actually, I mean, the thing is that if you're talking about the local level, as in below state, it has to be a minimum of city or county. Then, I mean, if it's county, then you got to have a county mayor and a sheriff's department that is just simply not going to enforce things, and that's it.
Good luck finding that.
And so over at TAC, we are doing blog updates all the time, action blog posts on bills all around the country that are bills to prevent the enforcement, to prevent assets from local and state actors going to enforce federal laws. So we do that for Second Amendment all the time. So, for instance, they'll pass Second Amendment sanctuary acts, and when those are done well, they just basically say any gun control that's not in our state constitution / local laws. So if the federal government passes any type of gun control whatsoever that we don't have on the books in our state, then it's null and void. And we legally restrict our own police and sheriffs, etc., from doing anything to enforce it. Because guys, there's if the federal police force spread itself out evenly around the United States, there'd be like one officer for every 500 fucking miles. There's just not that many. They require your neighbors and your local enforcement to come get you and drag you in.
Yes. They are co-opted. I mean, we know that with the equitable sharing program too, right? Like when states want to get, police to stop enforcing civil asset forfeiture, the money laundering program that is equitable sharing, where the federal government says, hey, send us the money. We'll take a cut and send it back to you. And, we couldn't do that, but they can do that. They're so co-opted. They take military equipment from the feds. Like, I have very, very little hope for anyone who's a cop. My sheriff personally didn't enforce masks, but he enforces lots of other things. So,
speaking of being a cop, Aaron says, I thought about running for sheriff here so I could just not bother enforcing victimless crimes. But if I won, I'd be a cop. Yeah.
Exactly. And then you wouldn't, this is the problem with politics in general. My mayor is Glenn Jacobs, who, everybody is a libertarian, and he's a very smart guy. But the thing is that every politician, you have to play the game to stay in the game. And they often delay the good they could do today for political expediency down the road. So if he wants to be governor, say, and support a publicly funded fucking stadium like he is in Knoxville, then he's, the rich guy who has been wanting this for 20 years or more. He's supporting that. Well, he wants to be fucking governor because I'm sure in his mind he's going, I can do a lot more good as governor. And maybe he can, but that's the problem, right? You have to play the game in order to do the good later, but then there's always a reason to delay it further. So it's a no-win for me. I don't know. I just have not seen people not corrupted by the system enough.
So the PayPal cut off the note. The note was, "Dear Alan and Sherry, if Justin Amash skull fucked Joe Rogan, would you end up with Dave Smith?"
No.
So in the literal sense, no,
That's good.
because that would not lead to anyone reproducing.
Pregnant, right? Yeah.
Yes. In the metaphorical sense,
No.
because Justin Amash doesn't really have any principles, and Joe Rogan's actually funny. So how do you get Dave Smith out of that?
Right. I mean, I might not agree with Dave on everything, but he has principles. You know, the man understands a thing or two.
Yeah, he
Justin
definitely.
Amash is out there. I'm a libertarian now, guys.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Oh, Dave definitely has the principle of easing everything back to get elected. Yeah, Dave's all on top of that shit, useless cuck. But on top of that, he's not. He's like, dude, like, people are so desperate to have someone in their in group that's like popular or talented that they'll latch on to people like Dave who are just painfully unfunny. Like I tried. I listened to like 15 minutes of his little Libertas thing. I was like, when's the jokes start? Like they've been doing the theater fire exits now for 20 goddamn minutes. I turned it off.
Yeah.
That was actually, interestingly enough, I'm because I can read the future, so I'm going to be live on the Tom Mullins show tomorrow because his show's live too, Sherry.
Oh,
and
nice.
One of the questions he asked me was, well, who are the comedians you like now? Who do you like now? Like, who's out there now that you like?
Who is out there now?
Well, yeah, so exactly. So
I don't know. I like the older comedians because you can't say the shit you used to be able to say. I mean, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, but they've been around a long time.
Okay, so the things, I mean, and they're out there now. But what I was telling him though is that most of the ones who are out there now who were once funny aren't as funny anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we can wax philosophical about all the reasons why that might be. Perhaps you like to ejaculate in front of too many women and you have to, perhaps, I mean, I don't know. So we only talked about a few in particular. So I like Bill Burr. I do. And I think I think he's still moderately risque at times, but he also is younger than some of those other guys and he's still trying to make his fortune. And you don't get to be on The Mandalorian if you say the wrong things.
Exactly. Yeah.
So he's reeled it back a little bit ever since he started doing work for Disney.
He's not doing Paper Tigers level stuff anymore.
No. And then Louis C.K., I'm really sad to say this. So I downloaded.
Oh no.
I downloaded that most recent thing he did. It's called Sorry.
I haven't seen it. I don't think. No, not even Louis has succumbed.
So it started out, maybe the first 10 or 15 minutes were kind of funny. So I mean, he addresses the whole controversy, basically just head on in the way that he would do it.
I think I did see that.
And it was kind of funny, but I made it about halfway through before I was like, I'm just not finding myself to laugh very much because it's just so many stories that wind up with and therefore here's this moral point I'm trying to make. And then finally by the end, he was shaming people for not wearing masks. So we're done. Louis out.
Yeah. Well, that's too bad. Compliance is the new resistance, Alan.
Yeah, what's funny is that he himself did a special all the way back in like 2008 where he himself on stage said, everybody gets their 15 minutes. And so that means I'm almost done. And he was right. I mean, I guess he knew, right? Like he knew it wasn't going to last. And here we are. And then the other one was Dave Chappelle. And I love Dave Chappelle. But even with, and obviously I don't hold anything against him for his views, the way that the woke left is going to attack someone like a Dave Chappelle. But my biggest criticism, because Tom Mullins said he really liked Carlin back in the day. But what he was saying is he liked Carlin back in the day, as in when Carlin himself wasn't that old.
Right.
By the end, Carlin was just ranting 24/7.
Yeah, he was moralizing completely all the time.
All the time. And so Dave Chappelle has reached this point where he still says some shocking things, with a comedic note. But Jesus Christ, like it reminds me, I'm reminded all the time now, maybe more now than ever before, that quote that Norm Macdonald had, where he was criticized because he already saw people in the 90s and early 2000s. It was like, these people are useless, much less today. And he was saying all these comedians are trying to say things to get claps instead of laughs.
Yeah.
And that's what these guys are doing. Those guys that we just talked about are out for claps instead of laughs, and I don't have any time for it.
Yeah, it's the social media problem, right? It's that people say things, like I see it on Twitter all the time. A lot of these, libertarian types that just become really shitty, terrible people because they're saying things to get likes and to get shares instead of actually saying anything they care about. People just they really, really want that little boost, to their ego for 5 seconds. I mean, of course, do I like getting stuff liked and shared? Of course, everybody likes that, but it should be something you believe as well. It should be something that's actually helpful, I don't know, or funny. Like I'm that's beneficial. I get so tired of these people who, everything they say is like, y'all know me, right? I don't care about women jokes or whatever, but there's a certain women, white women. But there's a certain animosity that some of these people take it to another level. It's like no woman who isn't a 10 has a right to say shit, or they're terrible to you. And that's not, like, you can be like that. I'm not participating in that. I'm not going to, or talking about rape not being, like, it's not rape if there's not bruises and shit like that. Like, that just, you give everything that I stand for a black eye with that. I mean, not that many people are listening to him, but I just over that sort of person who only cares about what's that quick fix, and then they're on to the next thing, and they're just causing problems all the time. Just the drama and the anything for a like I'm just not, I don't know. Call me old lady. I guess I am now. I love vagina jokes. Like, that's the thing, but I just like everything.
Well, so tell us more about how we can avoid the bruising.
Be a cop for one. Wear a sidearm.
I got to get caught up with chat here. Captain No Ship says, I have 5 more minutes on my Facebook ban from the show yesterday. What did you do during the show yesterday that got you a 24-hour ban on Facebook? Oh, apparently, he says, apparently Sherry can say some people need to be killed, but I can't ask who will kill the communists. Yeah, it's just like Veggie Fact, you guys. Veggie Fact said all manner of crazy shit, and he didn't get banned. And then when he made one offensive tweet towards pedos, gone forever.
Right. How dare you not, not support the pedophiles.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we've got another one. We got a live one here. We're up to 49 for tonight. This one is coming from Glenn Horowitz, who writes, would have been Patreon, but they're being dick shitters and not letting me log in. Cheers. So Glenn, we got to work with you on your passwords. So what I would recommend is, so that you always know you can log into all your different accounts. You have your username as Glenn Horowitz, and your password is 1234pass.
Nobody will ever guess it.
Boom, easy.
Ever.
Done.
Or your birthday.
Yeah. Actually, in all seriousness, I've never had a problem with getting locked out of anywhere, and it's because I used the exact same password basically my whole life from like 15 up to 30 something years old. Right. And then I've had a single like alternate password since then. And so, like, because you know how on a lot of things you type in the wrong password and it says, oh, that's wrong. Right. You usually won't get locked out until like 4 or 5 tries. Right. So if you know you can get it in 2 tries, then you can't Problem not solved. Get it. Yeah, exactly. So I basically have 2 passwords. If I ever try to log in anything and it doesn't work, I try the other one. If I try the other one and that doesn't work, I call Anna Kay.
Right. I think that makes you a prepper. right? Like
A
you've
prepper?
prepared. Yeah, you've prepared for the.
Yeah, I'm prepared to blame Anna Kay. That's correct.
Poor Anna Kay.
Oh, she's gotten better though. She was sick, but she's fine now.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like Anna Kay. I'd
Yeah.
like to keep her around.
Yeah. I don't like when you said that. I didn't know if you said that because you were thinking, well, I'm glad Anna Kay's okay, or if you were thinking, well, we're not gonna be able to handle Alan if Anna Kay's not okay.
Exactly. That the second both. Why not both?
Yeah.
I'm glad Anna Kay's okay, but yeah, I don't want to be around Alan without Anna Kay.
Yeah. Ryan Seifer says my password is Dick Shitter, capital D, Dick Shitter 1234 smiley face. That's actually a pretty good password, I think.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan, you didn't read the last part of my message. I said also it's great to see Sherry again. I don't see that in your. Oh, okay. No, yeah, you did. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's. I'm just checking. I'm checking in my Gmail. I didn't actually open up the website. All right. Also, it's great to see Sherry again. All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I wish I was feeling better, you guys. To be a little bit better for you and for this show, but I'm not.
Nobody gives a shit.
I know this. Yes.
All right. Yeah, Aaron, you are right about that. Someone should donate $20 right now because that would be nice. It's embarrassing when I have to give it to IT though. Well,
Huh?
yeah, Ryan's talking about when he has to give that password to the IT people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You should call it like fat titty mamas or something.
Yeah, I was about to say your password should be Big Tits Marge in IT. That should be
little slits.
Yeah. If there's any female working in IT, make sure your password is her name 6969.
For money.
Yeah.
They'll love it. They'll love it.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Are you against eugenics?
Dave G says, did the LLN episode with the flat earthers begin to sway your opinion on eugenics? Well, I mean, if I was there, I didn't stay for the whole episode, but when I popped in, I specifically said in chat that all flat earthers should be lined up against a wall and shot. So I felt like that made my opinion on it pretty clear.
Yeah. I wasn't aware you were anti-eugenics in the first place.
I mean, you know, everybody. I have nothing but love. Sherry, remember, since you've left the program, we're now trying to be less problematic.
Oh, that's right.
And more personable.
Right.
Yes.
The 2 P's of it's too late.
Yeah. You know, the thing is that so Dave and Mary invited this flat Earth guy on the show.
Yeah, I heard about it.
And and the analogy that I said to Dave is that, like, I remember being on Facebook and you go to the search, you search by your contacts and you search flat Earth, and everyone that comes up, you just ban all those people from your contacts.
Can't do that anymore.
But Dave effectively did the opposite. He opened the floodgates and just let all them varmints back in.
Yeah. When I was first started the Sherry Voluntary page, I was you remember how you used to be able to put someone in a group without them having to accept? You could just put them in the group. So people kept putting me in flat Earth groups. Like there was 12 times people put me in a flat Earth group. And finally I'm like, y'all, I'm going to lose my fucking shit on somebody and go nuclear if y'all put me in another goddamn flat Earth group. Stop.
Because they're cultists.
Oh my God. It's a religion. It's a religious belief.
Yeah.
Like that, end of story. Take it on faith.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Kekwa.
KekW. On Twitch. Here, I'll show you. So
that guy.
That guy. This is the KekW guy.
I love how he has no teeth. Like it's so weird.
So we definitely have to make a. So Aaron, this is what I'm thinking, because we have 5 emote slots and 1 animated emote slot, along with a bunch of other bells and whistles. So one of the emotes is going to be Dave's head for the technical difficulties thing. So like the emote for tech difficulties it'll be a little Dave head.
Yeah.
One of them is going to be Alan Dick
A little
Shitter.
David. Sorry.
So we have to come up with an icon for Dick Shitter. It's Twitch, so it can't be suggestive. Right. But it'll be for our chat, so that if one of us on the show says it, then they'll spam the emote because they're goons. So Dick Shitter's going to be one. Tech difficulties is going to be one, and it'll be the little Dave head.
How about a little barn? Don't they have a barn silo little emoji, and like the little smiley face poopy?
Yeah, but those are emotes. I'm creating my own
you're
single
making
emote.
Them. Okay.
Yeah, I get emotes. That
right.
are only for our like you have to be subscribed to our channel to get to use them.
Use Ben Shapiro's head. That communicates.
I do, but I thought about I need to have a KEKW emote that's mine. I'll take a picture of me making his face, and then someone can brush out some of my teeth and so make kind of meld the faces together, and it'll be Alan KEKW.
Yeah, you should use that face swap app and you swap your face with his. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
only you'd have to still figure out how to not make it where you don't have teeth.
Yeah,
but you can do that. Things.
Yeah. Well, see, I thought about making de-esser like the eggplant, but it would have chocolate on the end. But keep in mind, as an affiliate, my emotes have to be approved. They're not auto approved. Oh. So this still has to pass a filter here.
Right, but it's chocolate. It's eggplant and chocolate.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with those things? It's just a weird little odd you have odd habit of eating eggplant and chocolate.
Yeah. And we'll have a little emote for black garlic. It'll be a little black garlic bulb.
Yeah. I like that. Only will people know what it is?
Call them night lights. Night lights, black garlic bulbs.
Night lights.
Night lights.
Darkness, black garlic.
Night lights.
Anarcho
Zero wasn't here. So we're trying to come up with a name for Sherry's new business. This is not a joke. Sherry is opening a business that sells black garlic, and so we have to come up with a name for Sherry's company. The name on the package. What is the black garlic called?
Yeah, it's fancy. Maybe I should call it Fancy Pants Black Garlic.
Yeah, but we're not inventing black garlic. That already exists. We're naming her brand of black garlic.
Yes.
So we need to come up with a name. So if you have a good name, give it to us and don't use it. Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, for free.
It must be for free.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone in chat will donate you a gift sub if you come up with our multi-million-dollar brand.
Yeah. Oh, $multi-million. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to have multi-millions.
You should be an advertised sponsor of It's Too Late with Alan Mosley. Haven't you seen the commercial?
I will do that.
Yeah.
I have seen the commercial.
We're an advertised sponsor because look, it's Tennessee Hot Sauce Company. They've got a whole bunch of different flavors. Look at this shit.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
And here's a flavor.
Oh.
And here, this isn't actually a joke. This is for real.
This is a new one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the new one.
And here's a flavor. And they're all from Tennessee Hot Sauce Company. My personal favorite is garlic habanero. And you can see I drank from this one.
Maybe they would like to make a black garlic.
That is
hot sauce.
Ooh.
We could be all incestuous with this. I could sell to them. They could advertise on your show. Yeah.
Inbred nuggets, black garlic. That's right. All right. And
I'm not from Alabama.
That is tnhotsauceco.com.
Nice. All right.
So y'all have to go buy some of this, because otherwise I'm going to get a call from this guy and be like, I hadn't got a goddamn sale.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I like hot sauce. What are all the flavors? So you have the garlic habanero.
So you got garlic habanero.
Uh-huh.
You've got ginger jalapeno.
Okay.
You've got honey habanero.
Ooh.
You've got poblano jalapeno,
Okay.
and you've got, last but not least, blood orange ghost.
I want to try that, although ghost peppers are too hot.
And
For
what's
me.
funny is that so we were coming up with our little meter to measure personable versus problematic. So these actually do this. So right here you see the poblano jalapeno is personable.
All right.
But be careful because the blood orange ghost is problematic.
Yeah.
This is problematic right here.
That's
Notice that the wrapper is still on it. This hasn't been opened.
Yeah, that's a Ronin level hot sauce.
Yeah.
Mine is the personable hot sauces. I like hot things. I just, as I've gotten older, I can't eat as much hot stuff as I used to. It just doesn't.
Remember, if we hit $100 tonight, I will take a swig from the blood orange ghost. Which earlier tonight, that seemed like I wasn't going to have to, but now it's seeming a little bit more scary. So.
I mean, you got a little bit to go, but.
Well, you missed on Monday. Dave had to do a donation incentive if he had himself a mayonnaise and banana sandwich.
I love mayonnaise and banana sandwiches. I don't know why that would be like a bad.
Because that's
thing.
abhorrent and gross.
It's delicious. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And you know what else is good? Pineapple cheese and mayonnaise sandwiches. Those are really good. Like with the little pineapple rings you get in the can. And you like a slice of that crappy Kraft cheese, you know? You put that in between white bread and with mayonnaise. Oh, children, that's so good. I haven't had that in years. I'm like hungry for one right now. I grew up poor, y'all. This is poor Southern people food.
We've got not your father's garlic. We've got vampire bones. You should call it black hole sun. Black hole sun.
Again, like with the garlic. I think that Soundgarden might have an issue with me calling it that. Or maybe I would.
I mean, they're not around anymore, are they? Fuck them.
Well, Chris Cornell he didn't end the Fed. He wasted his suicide. That's all I'm saying. He could have gone out with.
Yeah, and Arco, he's got it. It's black hole garlic. There you go.
Nothing will be called black hole. I can tell you that. Get your black hole garlic.
Yeah, you call it black hole garlic. It can be like a sun that's behind an eclipse is the logo. Be black hole garlic with the subtitle, "Won't you come? Won't you come?"
Wash away the
I don't even understand what the problem. Yeah, don't punch the walls of your studio there. We used to have that problem. Yeah.
Whoopsie.
I guess now that we've reached this point in the show, you could probably tell people that that's not actually a real studio. We've been lying to you this whole time.
It's not?
Yeah. It's actually news to Sherry, which makes it truly frightening. Uh-oh. We got another update.
Is showing. I know.
We got another update. This is $3 for hot sauce reimbursement. is what that was. Dave G chips in $3 towards the hot sauce reimbursement.
Well.
So there you go. So now if someone wants to be nice, they're going to have to leave. What is that? 17? Yeah.
You need like a little hot sauce icon up in the top corner with the little like $100 mark till like a countdown to that, like the little arrow pointing. So that when people see how far it's gone.
Well, you say that, but we actually, believe it or not, I did actually have a thing made that I haven't shown anyone yet because we haven't like done a big unveiling.
So this is an exclusive, you guys.
This is exclusive.
Don't look at the porn folder.
I don't keep the porn in the same folder as It's Too Late.
That's good.
Yeah. There it is, the membership drive. So I actually had these made right here so that people could see the progress of our membership drive. The problem is that we haven't made any progress.
Right.
And so that's why I was like, well, why bother? You know, like you see way down here.
Yeah.
It's still basically in that neighborhood.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's problematic.
It's problematic.
Yeah. Like I could
looks like a really long neck banjo.
Like, I could keep that on the screen, and then as we get donations, the little bar would fill up,
Uh-huh.
That's provided that we get
Right.
more so.
Fill up the bar, boys.
Hold on, I'm looking. Let me think about it for a second.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna skip that one. I'm saving the DuckTales clip until we're having an
DuckTales.
emergency.
Yeah. Well, I know for myself that it's almost been 2 hours, and I am needing to go and die somewhere in a corner in the dark for the next 12 hours and get better. I need a man, y'all. Y'all need to get me a man.
Mr. Junkbond says, how do you donate in Twitch on a cell phone? So you've actually got 3 ways you can do it. You can either go to our Patreon, that link right there, or to our PayPal. Or if you're on Twitch, you can subscribe to the channel because we are now Twitch affiliates. You can now actually subscribe to us on Twitch if you don't want to subscribe to us on Patreon. Yeah.
Do it.
If you had a third arm in a white sweater come up right then and point, that would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing. I
Yeah.
wish I was cool like that and had.
That's why our
extra
show
arms.
sucked. Is we didn't think of we thought of the bits in real time during the show as opposed to come up with them ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah. You'll be surprised to learn me and Dave still do the same thing that we discuss on the show. What would make the show better?
Right. No, it's the MO. We should ask people if they would like us to set sail again sometime.
Well, I've put feelers out there before, but then I stopped because my first mate said that she was going to go in the Fed and
Yeah, well.
So
you know.
But I mean, I had put out a feeler at the first of the year that some special someones were going to set sail for the sandy beaches of Mogadishu once again. In fact, it actually would kind of be a lot like this, except for with a different background, to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, we'll get you on the beach as opposed to in the studio there.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I'd love to be on the beach somewhere.
Yeah. Aaron says there's another way you can send bits by purchasing them and sending them. And bits are the little diamond things in the text bar. So yeah, I know that the Twitch has bits. It's like the Twitch's currency, but you would buy that currency and then send it to me. But it's like, well, why don't you just send me the currency you already have?
Yeah, Bitcoin. Send Bitcoin.
Yeah, don't send me 100 bits. Send me 100 Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way things are going, you might be able to afford 100 Bitcoins soon.
Yeah. Well, that's a whole other conversation right there about the people who value the idea of cryptocurrency. It's because it's decentralized money. Mm-hmm. The people who thought that Bitcoin's the only cryptocurrency that exists, and it only exists as a store of value, those people are in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
I keep looking at mine going, whew, I'm just hanging on through the dip.
Yeah, you should have put it all in Doge. Should have put it in Elon coin. Okay, all right, here's an interesting question for you before we get ready to wrap up. By get ready to wrap up, I mean Sherry's going to go away. I might stick around for a little while longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go die.
You're making selling postcards really tough on me.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, we're going to do postcards next week, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to go die.
Yeah, I'm just, sick. Somebody make me some chicken soup and bring it to me.
I have some left over from when I was sick for 3.5 weeks.
Did Anna Kay make you some soup?
Fuck no. Are you kidding?
No?
No.
Aww.
She wished me well.
From a different place, different location. Hope you get better soon. I'm out.
Well, we already had the whole conversation here on the show. We as in we here on the show, not we as in me and Anna Kay. This is just between us. Is that I was sick for a really long time, and I had that whole story on the show about how I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "Well, just get better," and then they just sent me on my
Thanks.
way. Yeah,
Thanks a lot
pretty
for
sure that
that.
was just the cashier wearing
Take
a
my
lab coat.
$140 and tell
Yeah.
me to get better.
And so I was sick for a really long time. What if I had the you know what, and I just didn't know it because I didn't get tested, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then if that's true, then what if I was the one that gave it to Annika?
Oh. Well,
I can't give her any more reasons to leave, you know?
right. I don't think she needs more.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know what's going on over there, but she stays with you.
Yeah, I know.
You should keep her.
It's pretty miraculous at this point.
Now I have to find someone who will put up with my shit.
Who doesn't want to be married to the #1 late night podcaster in Colombia? Yes.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
All right. Last one.
Okay.
If Elon said
Mm-hmm.
that we've got the technology to set up colonies on Mars, but the travel obviously is so expensive and long that realistically speaking, if you volunteer to be one of the colonists, you're probably not coming back to Earth.
Right.
Would you volunteer to go to Mars?
No.
No?
I ain't the colonist building a biodome to live in type. It's just, I don't think so. I mean, for one, you wouldn't really be volunteering yourself. You'd be volunteering your kids.
No, they're staying here. You're going.
Well, no. I mean, like, you're probably going to have babies on the way, right? Or I guess not babies on the way, but when you get there,
No,
you need
not
to.
at all.
You don't think so? They already have this expedition. Like they want to send some people, and they had them volunteer to go, but they'll die on the trip.
No, well, first of all, it's not. We're not talking interstellar here. It's not that far. It's far away, but it's not.
Right.
It's not that far. The bigger issue is that, NASA shouldn't and won't. They won't do it, but they also shouldn't do it because NASA's fucking retarded.
Oh, of course.
So if that's why I said Elon says we have the technology and we're gonna go set up new cities on Mars. Would you go? But understanding that if you go, then it's not like you get to come back for holidays. You're
right.
gone.
It's a one-way trip for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if it be like, what's that show we love, Alan?
Altered Carbon.
Yes, if it were like Altered Carbon, if Elon could figure out the technology to like give us bodies that we could just zip into, and that would be so cool.
I like how the question was, would you take a one-way trip to Mars? And your answer is, well, if we live in a super advanced future where I can just load my consciousness into other bodies and live in
bodies.
Neo Seattle on the equator of... No, that wasn't the question, damn it. The question was...
excuse me for imaginationing. But yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm too old for that shit.
I think I'd leave today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the moon would be like, I'd like to go start a colony on the moon.
But I don't think they'll do that because it's like, what's there?
What's on Mars?
Well, Mars may have all manner of like resources and minerals and stuff.
But you're gonna have to get there to find out.
The moon is just some crust that fell off. It's not like it's just the crust of your banana mayonnaise sandwich. It's not.
I cut the crust off. I don't like the crust.
Just for folks at home, she'll eat the disgusting piece of shit sandwich, but not the crust, y'all.
I don't love the crust. No. I usually eat like the first part, and then as I get down, I just leave like like the two sides. So I eat 2 sides of crust and leave 2 sides of crust.
Mm-hmm. So what you do is you start eating the sandwich, and then as you get down, you go into a diabetic shock, and you lay down on the floor and just.
That's making me hungry, y'all. I have not had a
Ugh.
banana sandwich in forever. I would really like one. I haven't had a banana in forever, but fruit.
Maybe we can get away with Dick Shitter being a chocolate banana.
Oh, like because there are such a thing as chocolate
Yes.
chip bananas. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I feel like that's like unimpeachable. It's like it's a
Yes.
chocolate banana. What do you
Right.
know?
Why are you hounding me and hassling me about being having a chocolate banana? Is it because I'm Jewish? Like, I think you should be Jewish for them. Change your religion, Alan.
We don't have anywhere near big enough numbers at that live donation tracker for me to be Jewish. So, well, all right, Sherry. You've stuck it out this long, so
Yeah.
I figured I'll play this for you. We're gonna take a quick little break here, but we're not really taking a break so much as we're gonna play. This is a video clip of DuckTales. Teaching us about inflation.
Can I say bye?
I mean, if you want to say bye now as opposed to after the clip's over.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to leave during the clip.
I mean, if you want to leave, then you can.
Do you want? Well, I mean, I gotta go to bed.
Well,
Bye, you
okay.
guys. I love you all. You're wonderful. I'm gonna watch the clip.
Even a video version of Uncle Scrooge is too smart for the Beagle Boys. Let's play again. Uh-oh, I'm broke. I'm busted. Hey, bubblegum. I'm sticky. Jeepers, it's only the first day of summer vacation and we already spent our whole allowance. Uncle Scrooge, can we have a raise in our allowance?
Boys, I've told you before, if I raise your allowance, you'll grow up to have no respect for money, learn to live a wasteful life, and end up out in the street begging for a few measly coins. And then who'll take care of you?
Oh, I will. I'll be out there, too.
You boys have to learn that you can never get something for nothing.
But Uncle Scrooge!
$1 on condition that you go away and never help me clean again.
It's a Teamsters Day dinner! Yikes! Do you see what I see? Yeah, but I see two of them.
You boys have stumbled upon my latest invention, the multiphonic duplicator.
The multi what's a dupli, who's it? Is it some kind of plant grower?
Oh, no, it's a machine that can duplicate anything.
Anything? Will it work on this?
Sure, watch. This machine works on the principle of molecular restructuring by audio disruption.
Whoa! Now that's what I call a double your money back guarantee. Let her rip.
I can't believe that crackpot finally hit the jackpot. Do you mind if I borrow this doohickey for a little while?
Okay, but be real careful with it.
Oh, I'll treat it like it was worth $1 million.
Hey, look, it duplicated all by itself.
Abracadabra! Eat your heart out, Ducky.
Boggle me money bin.
Amazing, huh? This little baby of gyros can double your whole fortune as easily as this change purse.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Say what?
Easy money. I didn't trust any dollar I haven't earned.
But Mr. McDuck...
Interesting phenomenon. It seems the sound waves of any bell causes the duplicates to duplicate.
Most of Vinny is spending it.
Oh, no. Don't tell me you boys have been spending duplicated money.
Sure, what's wrong with that?
If it keeps duplicating, it could ruin the economy.
How do you figure?
Yeah, what's wrong with having lots of money? You do.
Don't you see? If everyone has it, it loses value. Prices will go up, then everyone will have to have more and more money. It'll be chaos.
Don't worry, Mr. McDuck. I'm sure there's still time to collect all the funny money before it really spreads. But don't quote me on that.
Extra, cash, avalanche, berries, duckburg. Prices going haywire. Read all about it. Only $200 an issue. Extra.
Wipe your shoes, kids. I don't want you bringing more money in the house again.
That'll be $5,000.
$10,000, please. Exact change only.
Two cavities. That'll be $40,000 per filling.
Well, at least some prices haven't gone up.
This was on DuckTales. DuckTales. DuckTales talked about the endless printing of money. Like, can you imagine a cartoon from today, like, even saying the words like inflation or economy in the text of the episode? Yeah, Ryan Seifert. DuckTales is based. It's truly, seriously, that is genuinely remarkable that was actually on TV once upon a time. And that they, for a relatively simple cartoon, they got it right. That is amazing. So anyway, we're already over 2 hours here, guys. It's Thursday night. It's just over past 9 o'clock my time. 10 o'clock Eastern. You know, I don't really want to like sit here by myself just hanging out for too terribly long. Sherry's gone. Sherry's actually sick, and she was a good trooper to be on the show and hang out with us for a couple of hours. If there's anybody else that wants to hop in and say hello, they're welcome to do that. Otherwise, we probably will wrap it up here. Glenn says that was pretty good. I mean, for a cartoon, that was pretty good. There's no way, like, they wouldn't make that today. That cartoon would never get on the screen today. How the cartoons have fallen. Yeah. Well, for one, the cartoons were just objectively better back then anyway, and on top of that, they happened to like talk about some like real world issues beyond just basic like black and white morality types of things. So anyway, I came across that the other day and thought you guys would like get a kick out of it, but I wanted to play it on the live stream as opposed to on It's Too Late, because it was a little bit long. It's like 3.5 minutes long. This is the end of the work week for me. I do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays now, so after the Thursday show is over, I sign off and I'm gone away until the Monday night It's Too Late community live stream. Which, by the way, for people who are not already in the know, Monday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central, is the It's Too Late community live stream, which is a chance for us and our wonderful fans to just hang out and chit-chat about whatever's going on in the world or in their lives. Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, are brand new episodes of It's Too Late with Alan Mosley. And Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, is It's Way Too Late, where we dig into topics that we didn't have a chance to cover on the show. Adam says that's like half a commercial. Most of my commercial breaks on the actual show are only 15 seconds long. But, you know, if we had more advertisers, I would have more commercials. Not more commercial breaks, but there'd be like 2 commercials in a commercial break, you know, something like that. So, anyway. Yeah, in the episode where that's referenced, eventually all the cloned stuff breaks down and disappears. And so, you know, people who thought they were rich then realize, oh, they're bankrupt again because all the funny money disappears. We couldn't imagine what the world would be like for us here if I mean, even just since 2019, even just the money that was printed since 2019 went up in smoke. I mean, it effectively did, but Carl says like Bitcoin. Yeah, but crypto's going to rebound. The dollar, on the other hand, the US dollar is never going to rebound. It's done. It's just going to continue to lose value until it's dead. So yeah. Good effort. I liked it. I'm glad you everybody could join me tonight. It was fun. Thanks to Sherry for hanging out with us this evening. Derek says, "What's 100 trillion times zero?" Not enough. 100 trillion times zero is our budget for this program. Glenn says, in that vein, can you imagine Mel Brooks making Blazing Saddles today? No, I couldn't, because when we were talking about some comedians earlier in the show, is that even if you had some of the same creative minds, they would not get away with doing the same things. They wouldn't play the same things. They wouldn't do the same things. Mr. Junkbond says, last week the Fed made a statement that they were interested in a centralized cryptocurrency for the U.S. That means legislation will be put into place to make all cryptocurrency other than U.S. Federal Reserve cryptocurrency illegal. I mean, but that's the beautiful thing about crypto, right? Like, these Johnny-come-latelys who showed up to crypto and treat it as a store of value, they're the only ones who are going to be shocked or disrupted. The whole idea of crypto was to be a decentralized currency that the feds couldn't touch. So the people who always treated crypto as a means to create decentralized digital cash, those projects are going to go on full steam ahead. They might have to go on outside the actual developers themselves might have to go on outside the borders of the United States, but I actually saw a post earlier today where the Biden administration was saying that they were preparing or discussing some executive orders to regulate cryptocurrency markets. Which again, so for people who have been into crypto from day one and recognize what the purpose of the value of it is, that they don't care. The Fed saying we're going to regulate you is totally irrelevant to you. That only matters to people that were playing in the big leagues and really asking for regulation. I don't know why it made me think of, but I know a lot of people ran into issues with Coinbase. So, we're still basically in the wild west of the crypto sphere. And a lot of people went to Coinbase because they felt it was easy and accessible as a starting point for people getting their toes wet in crypto. And then what does Coinbase do? The feds come knocking on the door and they start handing over all their files to the IRS and the Department of Treasury and the U.S. government. So I hope that none of you are storing your crypto at Coinbase. That would not be a good idea. Best thing would be to have a private wallet. And honestly, I'm not someone who talks about crypto a ton on the program and stuff. We literally one time scheduled a guest specifically to come on and discuss cryptocurrency with us, and they did come on, and we ended up not talking. Like, we talked about 100 things on that episode, and crypto basically wasn't one of them. It was just one of those things where we just got to talking and all manner of subjects came up. And so we've never actually had a guest on the program whose sole purpose was to come on and discuss crypto. And at this point, fast forward to 2022, I don't know who that guest would be. Like, I'm not sure who I should send an invite out to say, hey, I want someone to come on and basically be our guinea pig and do an AMA on crypto for boomers. Derek TV says, you'd be surprised the links they'll go to. Crypto isn't invincibility. I don't doubt that. People need to be smart and safe with their money and with their wallets. That's exactly what I was talking about with the big exchanges. I would not be going to any of the big exchanges to save and trade my assets, because it's just, those are exactly the kind of people that the IRS is going to knock on their door and say, hey, can you give me all the data on this Derek TV guy? So no, that's... Dave G says, bring the pirate coin guys on like Dave and Mary did. I don't know who the pirate coin guys are, but I'm not interested in having any random nobody wannabe token people on. I would rather have someone who's like a published intellectual, in the, like maybe have like Safadine Amos come on the show and talk to him about it. I think he would probably be a really good guest for it. Harpoonipa says, this still live? Yes, this is still live. That's how I'm addressing everyone's comments. This is actually live, not just live. This is live. So pretty amazing. We did a little bit better on the donations tonight. Harpoon IPA. I can't see from here. The monitor is like a million miles over there. You still one of those long-haired freaky people. Well, I mean, I don't know about being freaky people, but I do have long hair. That is correct. I have immaculate hair. So I'm sorry if you're bald or whatever your EP issue is there. But we asked people in the chat. I had said, hey, do you think I should get my hair cut? And I literally left it up to a vote. I literally left it up to a vote in the private group. Should I get my hair cut, yes or no? And the no's won, something like 13-12. It was really close, and the vote was no. So I think I'm just going to go for the Troy Polamalu look, if you're familiar with the football player. Just do that. Just grow it down to my waist. So I think that's what I'm probably going to do. Yeah, see, I knew you were bald the moment you said that. Derek TV says, I'll bring my clippers in June just in case. No, Derek, all we need you to bring is the unicycle and the knives and the torches and perform for us. That's what we need you to do. That's it. And just yourself. You're going to get so much Waffle House if you can just ride around on your unicycle on stage and juggle some knives for us. Speaking of that, for people that are not aware, the 4th annual It's Too Late live show, hosted by yours truly, along with Dave and Mary of Liberty Late Night, the private Bon Aqua Computer Club here in Middle Tennessee, is June 4th, 2022. So get your tickets. It's going to be awesome. The link is going to be down in the show notes, or someone can go find the link and post it. You're pretty good on a unicycle yourself. Well, if you have a unicycle, bring it. One of you should juggle the knives, and the other one of you juggle the torches. So there you go. I mean, how else are we going to entertain these people? Boy, this thing really went downhill ever since DuckTales, didn't it? Oh, you no longer have one. That's a shame. Well, we haven't gotten any new donations. We haven't gotten any new subs on Twitch for the last 20 minutes or so. So I think it's about time for us to play the slow jazz. And start wrapping it up. I didn't get a chance to ask Sherry what her final thought was, because she only made it to the end of DuckTales and she had to go. So I didn't ask Sherry what her final thought was. Derek TV, what's your final thought? It's technically Derek T TV. Ryan Seaver says, I like slow jazz. I mean, it's wonderful. It's my favorite. We've always had the best music on the show. But I'm not actually just going to shut down the stream this time. I'm actually going to do a raid on... I guess I could be looking for other people that are streaming right now while we're wrapping up here. As long as there's a river nearby, I may park my van and visit. I'm positive that there is. So we're gonna be about 40 minutes outside of Nashville. We're not gonna be in the city. So yeah, there will definitely be some opportunities there. See if I can find somebody that I would care to, someone playing something I actually care to raid. Ryan Siever says, my final thought is don't be a cunt. Yeah, just don't. Just don't. God, I haven't even had dinner. I didn't eat before we started the show. Guess I could... I guess I could raid Caleb Hart. I don't know. He's the person that Sherry was talking about earlier. Do whatever you want, just leave me alone. No. No. Yeah, that was awkward. I was just talking about coffee. No, Sherry hates Dan now, so that's why. It wasn't you talking about coffee. It was Dan specifically. But Dan can come on June 4th and sell the coffee, because I think Dan is looking at opening a coffee company. And Sherry can come and sell her black garlic. I mean, I'm not opposed to anyone showing up and having a little booth. By booth we mean trunk of their car. Everyone is welcome. Okay, we'll have our own little like farmers market out there. Of course, everything needs to be legal. Probably should stipulate that. I don't think our hosts, who are generously hosting the show, would like that. Derek says, mostly I'm looking forward to above freezing temperatures. Oh, they're definitely going to be above freezing by the time you come down here on June 4th, my friend. It's probably going to be 90 something and 100% humidity. That's what it's probably going to be. I mean, that's kind of like why we're having more of like a cookout type of a thing. But the music is ending. There's no new donations. So what we're going to try to do is I'm going to hit like the raid channel button and see what happens. I literally don't even know what happens when I click the button. June is a good time to get out of Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, but I'll take your word for it if that's a time to get out of there. So we're gonna raid with our whopping 6 viewers. We're gonna go raid this other channel, and you guys be on your best behavior so that they will in the future raid us, and then we'll have more viewers. So you guys, so remember Ryan's note. Don't be a cunt. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you on Monday. Tune into Liberty Late Night. Liberty Late Night.